filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show. Today we got Marco's Pizza back on the show again. Got a couple of new items from these guys on the market. We've seen these guys a few times on the show before. New to their menu is going to be a Zesty Meatball and Pepperoni Pizza and also a Zesty 5 Cheese Pizza. I believe we've done a cheese pizza from them in the past. So today we're checking out the Zesty Meatball and Pepperoni Pizza. And let's just crack open this box and give you a look at what we got inside. Alright, Zesty Meatball and Pepperoni Pizza, new at Marco's. So bam, there you go. There's a large right there. It's going to run you about $12.99. You can see how big those meatballs are on there compared to the size of a standard issue slice of pepperoni. You can see I also went with the garlic butter crust on this one. Because Marco's has no idea what a thin crust is. They offer it to you. They say you can have regular crust or thin crust, and every time you order, it doesn't matter what you order, you get the same crust. They have no idea, like I say, what thin crust is. Always got a big ass end on these pizzas. So since they offer like 3 or 4 different ways to flavor the crust, do it. I'm going to steal a slice I see right here that has the meatball and the pepperoni both at the very tip right there. So yeah, down the hatch with the new Zesty Meatball and Pepperoni Pizza from Marco's. Alright, I don't know if I'd go as far as saying zesty, but definitely flavorful. It's an Italian style meatball, so there's a lot of herbs going on, there's some seasoning going on. I also see a lot of seasoning thrown across the top of this pizza. A lot of little green flecks of various sizes, and you can taste that. You know, it transitions through, but it's just an herbiness, really, not zest. There's a lot of cheese on this pizza, and their description of this is loaded with meatballs and classic pepperoni. Our 3-cheese blend, our signature pizza sauce, garlic butter, and a zest of oregano and Parmesan. Oh no, pardon me, Parmesan seasoning. So it looks like I didn't even have to ask for the butter crust. They were going to do it anyhow. But 3-cheese blend, and then the other one, as we said, was a Zesty 5 cheese pizza. So that's what this one's missing. It's missing at least 2 cheeses. Who knows what those are, because they don't list those. We did get to see like a little bit of curling around the edges there, which is pretty typical of Marco's Pizza. If you ever had the Pepperoni Magnifico, all of them are cupped up. This one, it's starting to happen just a little bit, not very much. Most of these pepperoni slices are still laying flat. But back to the 3 cheeses. The 3 cheeses that are on there, they do have a bit of a stretch and a snap. This is a fairly fresh pizza, still scalding hot. Matter of fact, the few bites that I've had there of that slice burned my mouth a little bit. Even the crust is still a bit hot and a little bit uncomfortable to the touch. The sauce we've covered in the past, it's got like a nice, you know, herby tomato flavor going on, a bit sweet. There's not as many of the meatballs on here as there are the pepperonis, and they're very generous with the amount of pepperonis on here. I'd say there's only maybe like half the amount of meatballs on there, but you saw the meatballs. They're, you know, regular sized meatballs cut in half. The diameter on the meatballs is every bit the same size diameter as you find on the slices of pepperoni. So one's like paper thin, and then the other thing's this big chunky thing. So in the end, it's pretty much only fair that I would say there's probably half as many of the meatballs on there. Would I buy this again? Probably. At the $12.99 price, I think that's fair for this pizza here. What size is this for their large? We've measured these things before. 14 inches for the large at Marco's. But the surface of this pizza has so much going on though, so I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. Alright, so once again, there you have it. The Zesty Meatball and Pepperoni Pizza from Marco's. Give it a try right now while it's still $12.99. I'm Mr. Dirty, the GTM, so don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.